Welcome to Drawfee Beans, where we take dumb ideas
and make even dumber drawings.
I'm Nathan.
I'm Jacob.
Jacob, you're back.
I'm back, dude. I'm back and ready to beans.
You've been back in videos because we recorded those videos before you left.
Yes.
And you were on the stream on Friday.
Yes.
But I wasn't there.
For people who only watch the channel, it must be very confusing as to when I've left and returned and where I am and where I'm not.
The temporal flux of the way the channel works is baffling to all but the most astute watchers. But Beans we record day of.
Beans we record day of. That's all you need to know.
So if
this is today.
This is today.
If
this
you're
is
listening
now.
to this today, then this is today. You're hearing our voices from this very day.
Yes, and we've got a suggestion. Oh, I didn't even see the name of the suggester. It's very good. This is from Panic at My Brain. My favorite band. Please draw knockoff Santas this holiday season. And I think that's good.
We've had enough traditional Santas.
Listen, every Santa's a knockoff Santa because they're not
the real man himself.
They're not the guy. I know like the mythos is that like the mall Santas are Santa's helpers. They've got sort of a direct line to the big man. So these are unaffiliated Santas that we're going to draw here.
Yeah, rogue Santas. They're not part of the official Santa Council. Mm-hmm. They have not been approved.
No.
They are in hiding. They are forever pursued.
Yeah. So this is my idea for knockoff Santa. Knockoff Santa.
Santa. Is that yours?
That's how my grandpa would say it.
Santa.
Santa. Love that. I don't know where that accent is from, where you just add R's to words that don't have them, like Washington.
Texas is one of the places, because my grandmother's got one of those accents.
My grandpa's not from Texas. He's from Brooklyn.
I think people just do it sometimes.
People just do it sometimes. I love it. I'm thinking just beard.
Just beard.
This is just beard.
So this Santa
is just beard.
So he has no hair, but it's beard.
He's just all beard.
So is it chins all the way around?
No, I think he's just beard.
Is he chin on top?
And he just sort of goes like, woo, woo, woo.
Oh, God. Okay. So there is no flesh. What you're saying is there is no flesh.
Oh, yeah. And so I think the beard is also hat. The beard is also hat. So this is all...
So this is a beard that has taken the form...
Yeah, it's a rogue beard.
Of a Santa.
Yeah. So I think it's just all beard. It's just all beard.
I'd like to think that the lore of this is that Mrs. Claus one summer convinced Santa to shave his beard.
And it grew.
And he was like, now you know it's a magical beard. No one knows what will happen. And she's like, yeah, but I bet you'd look real sexy.
Oh, yeah.
And then he got all flustered and he was like, okay. And so he shaved it. And now this.
And now this.
Now this beard with no owner, this magical beard. So does it still give presents?
Oh no. I think it just sort of like it goes through the motions of it because it's got this sort of like that I guess hair memory. I was gonna say muscle memory, but it's not. It's hair.
It's hair memory.
It's hair memory. So it remembers being part of something greater than itself.
Yeah.
So I think it maybe it goes down a couple chimneys and like tries to eat the cookies, but again, it's just hair.
It can't do that, yeah.
So the cookies just sort of get stuck. I'm just gonna put some cookies just sort of stuck in various orifices.
Yeah, it doesn't really know how to eat.
It doesn't know how to eat.
It remembers that cookies were in it at some point in the past.
And I think it maybe just it just like mimes putting boxes under trees.
This is a really depressing creature.
Yeah.
It's lost its purpose and it just tries. It goes every year and tries on a couple houses. And if you're in one of the houses, I'm sorry for you.
Yeah.
Because the kid's going to wake up in the night and go looking for a Sandy Claus.
Yeah, instead you just get beard.
You just get this beard.
You just get this beardo.
This depressing beard.
I just wanted to make this sound. I just wanted to draw something that looks like it would make this sound, and I think I did.
I think you did too.
So this is my knockoff Santa, just beard.
Just beard.
Jacob, do you want to draw a knockoff Santa for the holidays?
That more than anything. Okay, so you've got just beard.
I've got just beard.
And I kind of want to stick with this tradition that you've started here of sort of a sad distortion.
A sad sort of revenant, a shadow form.
Yeah, a dark Santas.
Because this is literally the hair was knocked off of Santa.
Yeah.
While he was shaving.
Yeah, it actually was.
It actually was.
So I think maybe my Santa is going to be one. So here's the thing about Santa.
You started by drawing just a big ol' ball.
A big old gourd.
And now we've got sort of a floppy top.
Yeah, a ball with a floppy top. Well, I'm thinking like... So Santa, obviously, he needs the milk and cookies.
He needs the milk and cookies just to sustain him on his big all-night journey.
It's unclear like why he needs the milk and cookies.
Oh, okay.
But we know that he does.
Yeah.
And
it sustains him.
And that it fuels him in some sort of way.
Right.
So I'm thinking of like a Santa who maybe has like lost his control over his milk and cookie desires.
Oh no.
Like
when Blade doesn't pop his like little blood capsule things that he uses to keep him from
to keep him from fully vamping out.
Yeah.
That's exactly this. Like the milk and cookies keep him going, but also they're slowly, eating away.
Right. He needs them to stop from becoming what you're drawing.
Yeah, because if he gives himself fully to the cookies, he loses himself.
So is this like a Santa from an alternate dimension where he lost himself?
Yeah, this is a Santa who's lost himself, and then like at that juncture, other Santas must join together to hunt the forbidden Santa.
So this is like there are multiple of these types of Santas because again, in an infinite multiverse, in the infinite Santa multiverse that we have concocted.
Yeah.
This has happened on several worlds, not our own, or maybe our own. Maybe we don't know. Maybe this happened to the Santa of our world, and he's been replaced.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's definitely like happened here too,
Yeah.
And we just don't know about it.
We just don't know about it because they're very secretive. They're very good at keeping the secrets. It's shrouded in mystery. We've got so many different movie forms of Santa Claus. There's no way to keep track. We've just got the Kurt Russell one. Recently. I love Kurt Russell Santa Claus. I haven't watched the movie yet, but I'm always happy to see it.
You're just happy to see Kurt Russell.
I'm just happy to see a movie called The Christmas Chronicles pop up on my Netflix recommended every time I open the app.
I'm gonna watch it.
It just makes me happy that I watched The Princess Switch.
Oh, I haven't watched that one yet.
I did watch The Princess Switch, and let me tell you, it's a movie.
I have seen A Christmas Inheritance.
Oh.
And The Christmas Prince, but not The Christmas Prince 2, The Royal Wedding.
Okay.
Not that one yet.
Not that one. Well, there is a Christmas Prince in the Christmas Princess Switch. It doesn't even have Christmas in the name, but it is a Christmas movie.
Yeah, of course it is.
Vanessa Hudgens doing a bad British accent and then also a worse British accent as she plays the character who's trying to mimic the actual accent when they do the switch.
Yeah, sure.
Just a incredible acting range on her.
So she plays a character pretending. So she's not British.
Vanessa Hudgens is not British, no.
But she plays a character who is British.
She plays a character she's from it's some made up country that's supposed to sound like San Marino, but it's not.
Sure.
She's from a made up country, and she's a princess of that country, and I guess people in that country have accents that sound like Americans trying to do British accents.
I guess if it's a fake country, you can't say she's doing it wrong.
Right, exactly. That's just how it sounds. That's just the accent of that country. And they're in a country called Belgravia. Where everybody has an accent that sounds like an American trying to do a British accent.
Of course. Of
it's
course
like,
it does.
At least we apologize every time we do our accents on this show. No one apologizes in the Princess Switch. What'd you do?
Where'd I just pull this from?
Did you press the button?
Did I just do magic?
Did you press the button on the stylus?
I pushed the button on the stylus.
pushed
it
the
looked
button.
like I just whipped it out of nowhere.
That was cool. I love this design, by the way. I don't know how much more we need to talk about the Princess Switch. It's a good movie to goof on.
Yeah, exactly.
I wouldn't recommend watching the Princess Switch alone unless you're live tweeting it.
Yeah, that could be fun.
And if you do live tweet it, do tag us while you do it, so that we can be privy to the good goofs. A comedian I follow recently watched Jurassic Park for the first time and tweeted their reactions to it, and it might be the funniest. It might be the funniest. Just the funniest recap of Jurassic Park.
It might just be the funniest.
It might just be the funniest. It's very good.
If you've been looking for the funniest,
follow Nicole Silverberg on Twitter. She's a very good writer. She writes for Samantha Bee, and she's very funny. Anyway, the point is, movies are fun to goof on.
Movies are fun to goof on.
Movies are fun to goof on. This Santa is terrifying.
This Santa is terrifying.
What are we calling him? This sort of the Lost Claus?
Yeah, something like that. Like
the hunger.
There has to be a name for him because
hungry man.
Hungry man.
Hungry Santa.
Yeah.
Hungry Claus.
He's Hungry Claus.
This is Hungry Claus. So we've got Just Beard and Hungry Claus.
And Hungry Claus could be, any Santa that lets himself slip.
Yeah, you have to have just the right amount of milk and cookies, because too little, and I think you get sort of an emaciated Hungry Claus. This one looks like he had too many.
He had way too many.
This is too many. It's a delicate balance. It's a tremendous responsibility.
Yeah,
you have to have.
I think the thing is that
to bear the red mantle.
This is what happens. This is the fate that awaits all Santas.
I see.
All Santas will eventually succumb to the hunger.
This is some Bloodborne shit.
Yeah, exactly. But they do it knowingly. They go in and they know that this is what they trade this portion of their life for the vast riches that await them as a Santa.
For the greater good of humanity, for delivering the toys to the good children of the world.
Exactly. And they're willing to pay this price, but good Santas, they can sense it when it's coming and they turn themselves over. They get frozen.
They fall off the roof.
They fall off the roof
so that they can be
Tim
replaced.
Allen can become the new Santa Claus. And then everything is all good. But Santas that hold on to the power, that cling to it.
You thought we were going to make it through this episode without referencing Tim Allen. Well, too bad.
Too bad. We didn't. Sorry. This will happen to Tim Allen someday, too.
Yeah.
And I don't know if he's strong enough, Nathan.
No, he's certainly... I think it's probably already happened.
Tim Allen will definitely succumb to the hunger. You've heard it here
Have you
first.
seen Tim Allen recently? This is what he looks like.
This is kind of what he looks like.
This is what happens.
On that show he's on, that bad show, Last Man Standing.
Yeah,
Last Santa Standing. That's him.
It's sort of they've trapped him in this purgatory world called Last Man Standing, where he thinks he's making comedy, but they're really just sort of they're letting him just sort of run his
live out the rest of his days.
Yeah,
it's like the equivalent of taking like a dog to the farm upstate.
Yes, exactly. I love this sort of this hunched over, looking back over the shoulder look.
I think you've caught him.
Yeah,
he was the kid like came out of his room and was like, Sandy Claus, is that you?
And he goes,
yeah, he turns around and his milk and cookies goes everywhere.
And you do get the butt crack, which I think is important.
And then right at that same moment, who's that coming down the chimney? And that kid is just ruined.
Yeah. Well, great. This is a lovely holiday themed episode. We did hit the bell. Subscribe to the channel if you don't already. We're on that million creep.
We're on that milli track.
We're coming up on it. I would love to get 1 million subs before my birthday in February.
I think that's very doable.
That'd be fun.
Listen, if every one of you who's currently subscribed gets one more person to subscribe, we'll be nearly 2 million.
Yeah. So do that.
Just do that.
Just do that for me.
That seems easy.
For me, your friend.
Why haven't you done that already?
Or sign up for Dropout. You could do either or. You have to do one.
You do have to do one.
You do have to do one, or we're gonna send Hungry Claus after you. So pick whichever one you want. But yeah, Dropout's good. It's got so much stuff on there now. Every week you don't sign up, they're just adding more stuff.
There's more awaiting you.
Yeah.
And that will continue that way.
So hey, you don't need to feel bad for waiting this long.
If anything, you made a good decision.
Yeah, you can get in there now.
You got a lot of stuff to catch up on.
You get in there now. You can watch all the stuff on there. We got Cartoon Hell. There are comics. The comics are very good. The Ladies Book Club comic and Dead Kids that you worked on both of those.
Yes, I did.
They're both very good. And Fantasy High is just a real treat that I'm so happy to work at a company that is I get to be tangentially associated with that because it's just a damn good show.
Yeah. What a pleasant thing.
But yeah, if you sign up using the link in the description, you'll be supporting Drawfee directly, and we'd appreciate it. We're sorry.
We're sorry.
We're sorry.